Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. And then on Wednesday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, that one, the 7th on the season for them, the team's still looking to improve each time they take the floor.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, the small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. You know, Doris, one of the fun things about the first weeks of the season, fans getting to know the new faces on their team.
Oh, Kevin, there's so much talent across the league, but if you're adding new talent, you wonder a couple things. How do they fit? How special can they be? Fans just can't wait for tip-off.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
When Porzingis is knocking down that three-point shot consistently, it opens up other aspects of his game.
On offense, here are the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Young against SGA. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Here's Young. Bounce pass from Reza Shea. Porzingis kicks to Johnson. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Daniels, no good. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the miss from Trae Young, here's Williams, and that one drops.
Well, Williams, because of his frame, he's very comfortable operating in the paint. This guy won't settle.
Young looking it over. Johnson outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Williams. Even after pivoting towards their youth, GA the Hawks last season had an improved record.
Yeah, they traded away a bunch of rotation veterans, but the young fellas showed they were ready to step in, and this group didn't miss a beat.
That free throw, no good. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
And both free throws good for Williams. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Now here's Porzingis over Hartenstein. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
From the mid-range, Kristaps Porzingis release points so high.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Young dishes to Johnson. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul. Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ricochet. Williams with the block.
That's just tremendous defensive intensity from J-Dub. That is a nice block.
The Thunder with the lead. SGA with the ball. Ricochet with the steal. Pass to Daniel. Now here's Porzingis, defended by Holmgren. Nice shot by Porzingis.
It's really tough to game plan for Kristaps Porzingis, one of the top inside-outside threats in the entire NBA.
Hartenstein with the screen on Young. SGA against Porzingis. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. 5 to shoot. And he's good on the three ball.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta, trailing by 2. Here's Ricochet. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Dort. SGA feeling it out a bit. Williams in the post, guarded by Ricochet. Good. Williams has got 6.
Oh, what a nice stroke from the mid-range for Jalen Williams, making you pay.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 32 points a game last year, 6 assists and 5 rebounds.
He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
The Hawks again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
And he knocks down the first one.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
Hartenstein, good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The Hawks trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Porzingis sets the pick for Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's SGA. Fires away from way outside. Rebound by Johnson. Outside Daniels. On the wing, Daniels trying to get something going. The putback, Porzingis on the follow.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And here's Daniels. Still scoreless.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Doris, what do you think is the key for the development of such an impressive young player like Chet Holmgren?
Hey, Kevin, to me, really, it's simple. It's health. This is a young man for whom basketball is hugely important. He's one of the most impactful two-way players in the game. It's really come down to whether or not he can stay on the floor, but he is so passionate about basketball.
And the first one at the line is good. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Dort. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Kevin, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
Wallace with the screen on Young. Wallace outside. Over Young. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Thunder lead by 7.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Reza Shea wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Young against SGA. Now here's Holmgren. Not a lot of room. Wallace misses. The Hawks shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. And that one's good. Reza Shea.
Reza Shea has everything you need to be a great mid-range shooter. He stays on balance, can rise above defenders, and has that high release point. He's got the total package.
That savvy little up fake there, fooling the D.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And Young kicks to Johnson. Here's Reza Shea, defended by Caruso. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Good possession there. Exactly the way they drew it up.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, leading by 5. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Now Young, after the missed 3 from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. To Porzingis, just 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's just a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
And so Mark Daignault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Zachary Rizachet. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Dyson Daniel. And then for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder leading by 3. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Williams. Joe in the corner to the paint. Porzingis with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Young with no one around. Kicks it out to Johnson. Over Williams. Offensive rebound. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 15 points.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Wallace the pass to Joe. Good on the triple. And the Thunder lead by 4.
You've got to let it fly on the catch, Isaiah Joe. Yes, sir.
Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. Okongwu finds Porzingis over Williams and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Now that's 17 points for Porzingis. Here's Caruso. He has yet to score. Pass to Joe. Back to Caruso. Here's Joe, defended by Young. Wallace misses. The Hawks shooting looking a little out of sorts early, 37%.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Caruso against Johnson. Higgins outside. Good on the three-point shot. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Young inside. Covered by Joe. A 3 from Porzingis. Buries the long-range jumper. Porzingis has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Here's Williams. Last game, 26 points. They've got Kennard. He's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Williams can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's the screen. Pass to Gay. 6 on the shot clock, and he uses the glass on the layup. Gay's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Atlanta.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Williams, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, really a big-time finish by J-Dub, adjusting to the physical defense and still getting the bucket.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
And that one falls for Williams. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And Caruso's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Outside Williams. Goes up on the wing. Atlanta with the rebound. Alexander Walker passes to Kennard. To the inside. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Wallace. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wallace has got 5 now.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Gay. Covered by Wiggins. It's tipped. The Hawks working the ball around. Alexander Walker drills the three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's Caruso. Defended by Alexander Walker. Fade away. Houston with the rebound.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Kennard, the pass to Houston. Now, Alexander Walker. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Now Wallace. He's got 5. Pass to Caruso. Inside. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Houston. Makes it off the glass. Houston's got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. With some arc, that's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Young against SGA. Okongwu with a screen on Caruso. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Risa Shea missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Wallace looking for an opening. Using his size out of the backcourt. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Okongwu with a screen on SGA. Okongwu bounce pass. And that one's good. Reza Shane. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. Good defensive work there by Young.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Jalen Johnson's checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks leading by 3. Here is Daniels. Hasn't made one yet. Young passes to Daniels. Shot clock at 5. Over Wallace. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming off 31 points last game. It's Shea fighting through contact down low.
My goodness, the ability of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to invite, to initiate that contact, so tough.
The Hawks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Reza Shea, defended by Caruso. And Okongwu slams it in.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Williams with the ball. He's got 9. Caruso sets the screen for Williams. Now here's Caruso. No good with the triple. Daniels against Wallace. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Thunder trailing by 3. Caruso, a screen on Young. Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock is at 3 over Young. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And that's 12 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Young inside. SGA defending. Johnson surveying the floor. And Daniels up top. Wallace covering. Daniels, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Wallace misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now Caruso. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. Williams passes to Williams. And here is Caruso. Covered by Johnson. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Beyond the arc. Johnson can't hit. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. Pass to Williams. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Young. There's the pick. Here's the 3. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Wallace misses. Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to Indiana. Here's Daniels. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Williams.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Hawks making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Williams. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. No good on that one. So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in 2nd in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. Figures to be a problem for a long time.
And he sinks the second. Oklahoma City trailing. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. Holmgren with a screen on Daniels. That gives them the lead. Dort's got 5 points so far.
Lou Dort able to keep his focus, shoot through an incredible contest. Nicely done.
Outside Daniels. Pass to Rizeshe. Shot clock at 6. Now Young. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's SGA. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Now it's a 3-point Thunder lead. Now Rizeshe. Johnson sets the screen for Rizeshe. Launches it. Johnson's shot is off. The Thunder have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Dagnall said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Kevin?
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allie. And so here is Oklahoma City. After the basket by Atlanta, Porzingis with the steal. A crossover and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
At the wing position, Rizeshe has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting, and add to that, he has a great feel for the game.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Rizeshe's hit them both. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Rizeshe with the steal. And stolen by Wiggins. Fast break, here they come. Takes a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Wiggins has got 6.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Lou Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
Johnson outside. For 3. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
Yeah, you're going to have to try to foul him harder. Chet Holmgren wants to score through contact, getting stronger and stronger.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Wiggins.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Now, here is Young. His last outing, he had 18 points. 12 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Clock at 6. And he converts the layup.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now. And, Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
And it had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. Whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
This bench, they've been destructive. High energy, attacking like torpedoes.
Rising from the depths, 20,000 points from under the sea.
I see where you're going, but check this out. Making big waves out there, Ernie.
Ooh, well done. All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are posting on social media. And this is from Hoops Queen Life. It's a question for Shaq. Who was your favorite team to play for?
Let's see, I played for so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously, the Lakers. What up, LA? Love y'all.
Yeah, I'm glad he counted those teams because I was on 7. He has a little amnesia.
I learned that from your time in Denver, Orlando, and Detroit.
Okay, enough. You win.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
The Thunder leading by 3. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Here's Daniels. Basket counts. Daniels has got the first bucket of the third here for the Hawks. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. Holmgren outside. Over in the corner, Dort. No good on the 3.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And Young kicks to Johnson. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 2.
such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Staying focused through contact, SGA.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Young outside. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Williams, rebounded by the Hawks.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Reza Shea finds Young. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And again, it's Atlanta.
The defense made the mistake of allowing Kristaps Porzingis to find his rhythm. Going to be a long night if you don't cool him off.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Young against SGA. Here's Hartenstein. It's hauled in by Trae Young. Young's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Daniels. Porzingis sets the pick for Daniels. Johnson outside. And here's Porzingis for a 3. That doesn't go either for Porzingis.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Reza Shea. Back to Young. Johnson, the pass to Porzingis. Banked in off the glass. Porzingis has got 24.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And let's briefly take a look at the stats for Chet Holmgren. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 15 points a game, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Top of the key, Hartenstein. Pass to Dort. Daniels with the steal. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Great open look there. Reza Shea's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now Williams. He's got 9. Holmgren in the corner. Launches a 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Holmgren's got 10.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Atlanta's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Young. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's deflected, and they get it back. SGA passes to Hartenstein. Now Reza Shea. Here's Johnson. It's stolen by Dort. The rebound by Johnson. The Hawks leading. Young with the ball. Now SGA defending. And it's Reza Shea missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. Here's Shea. He's guarded by Williams.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Hit his foot, and it's whistled a kick. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And just a fantastic season a year ago in terms of his free throw shooting. 90% from the line.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
Porzingis against Hartenstein. Porzingis kicks to Daniels. No good from outside. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Hawks on D. Nice shot by SGA.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Young. Shot to stop the run. A wide open look here for Porzingis. Atlanta again missing.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance. Boy, this is just what happens on some nights. He's unable to get into any sort of rhythm.
Johnson with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Young. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Daniels. A good look from Shea. The kick out to Young. Holmgren with the steal. Bounce pass from SGA. Porzingis with the block.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KP. How about that rim protection?
Here's Hartenstein. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Young. And then for Oklahoma City, Alex Caruso comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Cason Wallace in for Dort. Here's Porzingis. He's got 24. Outside Daniels. Porzingis high post. 6 to shoot. Over Holmgren. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blockers.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Now, Alexander Walker is a guy, Doris, that comes in and does a little bit of everything.
Kevin, you are so right. He can defend at a high level. He's increased his shot making and his playmaking ability. He is a huge part of his team's success.
Atlanta again missing.
Oh, Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Holmgren. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Rizachet. 14 points for him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rizachet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Rizachet has decent size, and he uses it well at time to put points on the board.
SGA against Daniels. SGA passes to Caruso. Now Holmgren, headed by Porzingis. Holmgren with the steal. Williams in the post. He's covered by Daniels. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Holmgren.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Alexander Walker. Johnson outside. Here's Rizachet. Five on the clock. Now here's Porzingis. Off target from three-point range.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Outside, SGA. Shot from the top of the key. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Rizachet finds Alexander Walker. And here's Daniels. Porzingis sets the pick for Rizachet. There's the triple. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Porzingis.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. .149 left in the third. Wiggins inside the line. Capitalizes off the crossover. Wiggins has got 8 points.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
The Hawks trail by 5. Alexander Walker with the ball. He has 7. To the middle. Here's Gay. The shot misses. Wiggins with some nice D. Here's Wallace. Kennard with the rebound. The Hawks shooting 37% so far in the third quarter, and they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Now here's Waltz. 5 points in the game. Okongwu grabs the board.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up. But I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy.
To the paint. For the lead. Connects from three-point range. Okongwu's now got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Wallace kicks to Caruso. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Down low. The kick out to Young. With 1 on the clock. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. Right back after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Young is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Nakia Alexander-Walker. Then it's Okongwu. And Gay is in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul. Kennard against Wallace. Shot clock at 6. His three-pointers off the mark. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Here's Williams. Buries it down low.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Williams got as great a basketball frame as you could hope for. That's strength right there.
Here's Alexander Walker. Okongwu with a screen on Williams. Pass to Kennard. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. And the Hawks lead by 2.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Williams scanning the floor from past the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Young against Caruso. In the corner, Kennard with it, inside. And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Williams passes to Caruso. Takes the three. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, these are the shots you want Alex Caruso taking. Those corner threes, the shortest distance in the league. Yes, sir, Alex.
Throws it up high, and stolen by Wiggins. Wallace kicks to Williams. Kennard, the pass to Okongwu. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
Jalen Johnson's checked in for Atlanta. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Outside Williams. Pass to Sorber. And here is Caruso. Clock at 6. Here he goes. And the layup's good off the glass. Caruso's got 5 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he makes the first. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Zhang's checked in. Both free throws good from Okongwu. Thunder have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Pass to Caruso. On the wing, Wiggins. Nailed from three-point land. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
They get it back. Here's Alexander Walker. Knocks down the 3-ball.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a handle on this.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now Williams. Out to the wing. Here's Caruso. And it's off from three-point range. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Johnson up top, deflects the pass, and stolen by Wiggins. Johnson with the block. Alexander Walker with the ball. Williams picks him up. Shea against tight D.
That's just concentration from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy's accustomed to big-time defense.
Here's Young. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Top of the key. And that one's good, Caruso. And it's a 5-point Thunder lead. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Young for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
The Hawks shooting 40% from the field. Pass to Alexander Walker. Young in the corner. Hits the 3-point bomb. 9 points for Trae Young.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Williams has a screen for SGA. Williams goes back up. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Alexander Walker passes to Okongwu. And Young kicks to Johnson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. A 2-point game. Pass to Williams. Now, here's SGA. Defended by Young. Just 5 to shoot. Wiggins. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Kennard. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Kennard's got 5 points in the quarter.
What assertive play by Luke Kennard in the painted area doing work.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Here's Williams. Chalk up 2 there. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. So for the Hawks, Porzingis is checked in for Okongwu. Reza Shea is coming in for Alexander Walker. And Daniels subbed in for Kennard. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Alex Caruso. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. And the big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Allie, thank you so much. Here's SGA. Excellent D there by Johnson. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. That one, this is for Young.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Kicks it out to Johnson. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Thunder have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th. Right around 46-47%. Hartenstein with the screen on Young. From distance, Shea puts it through.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Porzingis sets the pick for Daniels. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
I think for a guy like Chet Holmgren, it's about staying healthy. He has the size and skill and the mentality to be successful.
Second free throw, no good. Atlanta's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. Johnson outside. Young for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. A shot by Williams, no good. The Hawks trailing. Reza Shea in the corner from outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Reza Shea has got 19 points.
A catch-and-shoot specialist, Reza Shea, thrives in that role.
Oklahoma City's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. The kick out to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Hawks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's Young. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Embrace the spotlight, KP. Delivery in a big moment for Porzingis.
All right, here's Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Thunder trailing by 3. Here's SGA. Holmgren with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Williams. Off target from outside.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
He gets it to go.
And you can tell Shea has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. There's 1:54 left in the game.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
Three-point lead. Young outside. Oh, the dunk!
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Oklahoma City has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Williams, the three goes down.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Basket is good.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Hartenstein with the screen for SGA. The long shot, no good.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Here's Porzingis. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Dort with the ball. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, SGA. A 17-footer. Johnson rips down the board. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Here's Young. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight. How satisfying was it to get this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting the win. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Thanks, Trey. Guys?
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.